stereotypes are you faced with?
It's being a black man. I'm faced with the stereotype of being either a gangbanger or not really intelligent, not articulate. I hear things like, "You speak so well" when I talk to people sometimes, or I didn't really think you were black when I talked to you on the phone before I first met you. So I mean, there's a ton of stereotypes that I deal with every day, but for the most part, I try to block them out, but they're still prevalent.
So, as you can see, people do still seem to think that there is a relationship between racist stereotypes and the perpetuation of racism in society.
So it seems the only way to end racism is to acknowledge stereotypes and take away their power. And now, let's hear from Geck Blend.
Hello, this is Geck Blend, and you're watching the Angry News Hour on Sly News. Tonight, I'm going to be discussing how race and ethnicity is destroying the country I love, America. Hello, friends. Once again, America is under attack. Race and ethnicity is trying to destroy Lady Liberty from within. You may have heard a lot lately about how much I love this country. Well, it's all true. I love this country. However, some people, such as Sahara Lane, claim that she has always had a dream of true equality, but in the country that we live in, I could, like so many other Americans, decide to give up on this dream and go ahead and conform. Why does Sahara Lane hate America, the country that I love? Listen to this clip.
In the cold world we are living in, we need more fire for the people.
That's socialism. Here's another radical viewpoint that's destroying America.
Hello, my name is Tamika Jackson, and the messages that I received in the United States about being an African American here were both positive and negative. The negative ones to begin with, one is that I don't belong anywhere, that I have to stick inside the box to be myself. And the positive ones were that I am an overcomer and that I can achieve anything that I choose to. And the biggest one is that black is beautiful.
Why won't these forward-thinking people keep my vision of hatred?
Hi, my name is Cole. A world I envision for the future is a utopia where people work together to find knowledge, to create knowledge. Money doesn't exist, race isn't a factor, and people live together happily.
That's socialism. Here's another radical viewpoint that's bent on destroying America.
In the nation that we live in, racial segregation, divide, and institutionalized racism is still very prevalent.
Here's another radical viewpoint bent on destroying America.
Hi, my name is Gabe Mondragon, and as we look back on society, the idea of a utopian society is always changing because society is always changing.
Listen to this clip.
So I was born in Indonesia, but my ancestors coming from Yemen. So basically I have an Arab background or Yemeni background, which is very strong, and this just makes my daily term is really different between Arab Indonesian, that's myself, and with the native Indonesian in back home country.
Why won't these people let me keep my vision of a racially and hatred-filled world?
Good morning. My name is Gar, the Codling, and this is my associate, Chris.
Hello all, and welcome to this special Deep Search news program. This special segment will trace the importance of being a foreign immigrant in the United States of America. All these testimonies reflect the importance of family in uprooting and moving to a new place.
In this special report, we will be exploring 4 members of the CSB 250 class who had experiences being socialized as the other in America. Abdi Adan claims the ethnicity of both the Swahili and the Oromo people, and in his native Africa, he knew distinctions were made between origin, ethnicity, and blood lineage. In his move to America, however, he soon discovered that there was far more of a distinction between different skin colors than on where somebody was from.
Through his experiences in our culture, the idea is repeatedly drilled into him that people of the same color should stick together and not disrupt social norms. Though he has overcome this state of thinking, it still plagues his thoughts.
That's unfortunate. Much like Abdi before her, Helen Hagos found that her American counterparts overlooked her culture and she was classified as black despite her Eritrean heritage. From blurting out a phrase in her native tongue in her elementary school to discovering that race is not something that Americans overlook easily, she learned that she struggled with ethnicity and the problem of being classified solely on her race.
Also, much like Abdi's culture, she found it easy to say that Eritrean Americans have brought their cultural values to America with them.
Similarly, Ahmad Assegaf was an outsider even in his homeland of Indonesia. From the distinction of an Arab Indonesian of the Asian Indonesians, Ahmad had learned that he was separated a bit even from his own people.
A religious rift played into his perception, making him feel like an outsider even in his own home. Moving to America, he discovered that people made less of a distinction on the subject of religion and more on the subject of his skin color, just like Abdi and Helen had experienced.
Alan Besa, too, had difficulty dealing with people classifying him based on his skin color. He moved to the Philippines from Hawaii, and his schoolmates did not know what language he spoke. When he arrived in the Philippines, at school his classmates confronted him because he spoke English, making him, to them, the other.
This experience was unfortunately repeated when he returned to Seattle, and he experienced racial stereotyping from both native-born Filipinos and American Filipinos. All these testimonies and experiences are best summed up in a line from Alan's testimony.
It's hard being yourself, especially when you have two sides pulling or pushing you to where you should stand in society. Thank you. You stay classy, CSP 250.